When you go to Islands of Adventure, there's one ride that has a presence above all the others that you just have to do when you go. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. This has arguably been the flagship ride of the Universal Orlando Resort for the longest time. In fact, it took until 2025, around 6 years after it opened, just to receive the Universal Express Pass system. Meanwhile, Velocicoaster received in just 2. But as of summer 2026, Universal is already removing this system from Hagrids. So, come along with me as I explain why they made this decision and also why it makes sense. It's no secret how popular Hagrids is. It's the place where everyone stampedes to the second the park opens for the day. Literally mere minutes after the park opens, it's already well over an hour. Opening day for this ride alone, the line was so long, the wait time reached longer than the park was open for. It managed to reach an astonishing and actually 14 hours. Like, I get waiting for a new ride on opening day is fun and all, but like, holy. Anyway, I get why this ride draws a long wait. Besides being themed to one of the largest media franchises in the world, it is a very unique and innovative attraction. It features the most launches on any coaster, a spike, multiple switch tracks, and even a drop track. At the time, it was the most expensive coaster ever constructed, which that feat alone could drag in all of the crowds it did. But for several years, up until the introduction of Express to this attraction, it constantly hovered around the 90-minute mark, even with 12 trains cycling the layout in a capacity pushing 1,600 to 1,700 people per hour. It still managed to hit that. But in 2024, when the numbers began slightly dropping, that's when Universal began introducing Express to this attraction. On May 30th, 2025, people with Express could finally join the Hagrid's queue, and it was all great. I mean, what's not to love about this? The people who stayed at the deluxe hotels and paid a lot of money to get to wait shorter finally have it easy, right? Well, yes, but it's not like the wait time for the people in standby stays the same. It grows rapidly. I would recommend watching Defunctland's History of FastPass for a more in-depth breakdown of how these skip-the-lines work. But basically, the more demand these rides have, the longer the express line is. The more the workers have to compensate for that overflow by letting more people skip the line, and reducing throughput in standby, which obviously leads to an insane jump in wait times. Remember when I said that Hagrid's wait time in general before Express hover around 90 minutes? Today it averages 120 minutes, and that 90 was actually inflated from what it really was. I have gotten to experience Hagrid's standby before and during Express, and there's an insane difference. Before Express, I remember waiting pretty early into that queue and that outside portion before the castle. Would you like to know what the posted wait time was then? 90 minutes. Would you like to know how long it actually took to get from there to the load platform? Only 45 minutes. Would you also like to know how long it took from that same point after Express was added? 80 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, that wait time before Express was added could have been massively inflated, but then again, the line used to move insanely faster when Express wasn't in use. That is why they are removing it. It makes a better experience for all at that attraction without it. I know a lot of people will care about them removing it, especially those who bought the Express and paid good money, but it won't actually change that much for them. When the Express line gets backed up, it will take roughly the same amount of time as it would as if the line didn't have it. Trust me, I know, I have waited in that too. Universal would rather have everyone wait 50 minutes than some people wait 30 and others wait 130. And that's because they care for their customers. Now, eventually when the hype for this attraction slows again and it just sits as any other attraction, they will add it back. But for now, that's the reason why they are once again removing Hagrid's from Express. I want to thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe and let me know what you think about this change. And I will see you next time.